Can I
Yeah.
interrupt you just for 1 second? I think your mic is not picked up for whatever reason. Are you able to go into the gear cog thing and hit the reconnect and make sure
No.
that that microphone is
Sorry.
picked? No problem. We will play traveling
Sorry.
music
Sorry. Sorry.
as
Sorry.
we wait here. No problem.
Uh,
By the way, as we wait for Chris Becker, Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue is saying that you can they smoke their potatoes and pull them at 200 degrees, but you can also do 208 degrees for those of you that were wondering about potatoes. I can tell you right now it's fixed. So thank
Sorry.
you for doing that. No problem. And
Yeah.
so,
Are we better?
by the way, for everybody that thinks that I'm a dickhead to my guests because of this whole microphone thing, listen to how Chris
No.
sounded for the first 45 seconds and then evaluate that with how he will now sound for the duration of the interview. So the pandemic yielded hay, but it also yielded probably things that you needed to reconsider from a business standpoint as it relates to cooking pellets.
Yes, 100%. Is the mic now working?
100%, yes.
Awesome. And you know what? You're not being a dick when it comes to the mic because a guy that does podcasts, I 100% understand that. And there is nothing worse than a muffled guest.
Yeah.
So I get it. 100%.
Thank
So I actually appreciate that you doing that. And I wouldn't have known if you hadn't said anything. So thank you.
Yep.
I have no way to hear back. So yeah, it's been an odd 2 years. Best year ever. It was 21 kind of slowed down. 22 was kind of flat, and 22 actually all across the board, whether it's heating or cooking, because I know guys in both businesses. It was actually pretty quiet in 22. And the end of 22, all hell broke loose. Soon as I know the Ukraine war has been going on for a while. I'm not talking politics, but the Ukraine war has done a lot to create more. It's been very busy on the heating end. I don't do heating pellets, you know that.
Yep.
But it was very busy on the heating end because everybody that was doing heating pellets here, they offset it with barbecue pellets that make barbecue pellets other than me, of course. And they pretty much crunched in to doing 24/7 heating pellets, and they're pushing them out by the container load, shiploads out to Europe because a lot of what was coming out of, believe it or not, Ukraine, Russia, they made some things. Some coal is not. Heating for pellets has gone through the roof in the UK, European sector. And because of that, because they were short on oil, because of that, it's created a flurry at the end of last year and the beginning of this year. It's just been crazy. So as far as this year, barbecue pellets, we're doing awesome this year. I mean, things are kind of coming back around. But
was 2022 flat because people were getting back to more of a normal life, going to work instead of being tracked at home, as it were?
Greg, I got to tell you, I can't figure it out. I expected a flat year, a little bit less than 20 was. And I expected it because whenever you have a ramp up, there's always, peaks and valleys. There's always that up and down. And we have been on an uphill for quite a while. So I expected maybe one down. 2022, I honestly didn't know what happened. I thought people were coming back. It took them longer. And I don't know if you see this with what your business is. I don't know if you see that it was kind of flat for 22 also, but I don't know. I can't explain it. I think people just were shy about doing everything. Plus we're having a crappy recession and things aren't going great with raising interest. That's got a lot to do with it. So I think people are now sick of not being able to spend money. So now they are. That's my take on 2023 so far.
Chris Becker joining us here on the show, cookinpellets.com, say COOKIN. From your business internally, customers that maybe you were dealing with, new accounts that you might have been looking to get. I'm stuck in a weird spot the last couple of years doing the trucks where dealers are on allotment. So I have to decide, okay, well, I'm going to allot this many trucks to this customer. Maybe I can't sell any trucks to this customer this year. Did you have similar instances where your maybe longtime customers are no more, or you're able to bring in a customer that you have been looking to get? How does that work?
You know, we've got 400 plus dealers. We've got things outside the country. That doesn't include the country. We've got a couple really strong ones up in Canada. The stuff we have in Europe, in the UK and Germany, it does pretty well. But across the board, it was just soft. Everybody.
Hmm.
I mean, we have some people that have been with us 17 years. Some dealers, I mean, a good handful of dealers that have been with us a long time, and they just didn't buy because there just wasn't any sales. We had one or two small ones that were smaller,